Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wilson Lawson Myers and Auto Owners Insurance game here on TV3 as the CHS Spartans wrap up their regular season against conference foes, the Batesville Bulldogs. Alongside my broadcast partner, Clint Black. Here we go again. Clint Brown, I'm Ronnie, and I have it written down as Clint Brown. I'm Ronnie Wiley, and this is the pregame show brought to you by our good friends at Union Savings and Loan, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. Mr. Brown. Connersville's reeling from 5 straight losses. Time to end the losing streak tonight as we have sectional beginning next week.
Yeah, that's the hope. Last regular season game, so you want to walk out of here with a positive, and hopefully that's a W. Get ready for sectional play. You want to have some momentum going in, feel good about yourself, and a 5-game skid is not what does that for you.
Connersville has played a tough schedule. The last couple of games has been against some powerhouses.
Yes, they have. Tough game at Lawrenceburg. They lost, 51-0, I believe, the score there.
Yeah.
Anytime you walk out with a goose egg, there's just that pain. That's hard to swallow.
Yeah.
And then you get a whole week. And the challenge is always you got to reset, put that one out of your mind, prepare for Batesville now, and come out here and execute a different game plan against a different team. So
this Bulldog team, they're 5-3 on the season. They last tangled against Franklin County last week, coming on the losing in 31-17. This team, obviously, they want to win going into sectional next week as well.
They do. Looking back at Batesville's schedule, some similar opponents where things have been drastically different. Rushville playing great football this year. We got beat 44-8, I believe, is the score of our game with them. Batesville went to Rushville and won 55-10. So they're a competitive team. They're physical. That's what I've been told from some of the kids this week, is they play a very physical brand of football. It's going to be a tough matchup. It's a cool fall night. Those hits are going to hurt just a little bit more, and that ball's going to sting just a little bit more. So, but that's what you sign up for. It's Friday Night Lights in Indiana, and that's what we do.
First kind of really full fall night weather-wise.
Yeah, temperature is there, isn't it?
Yeah. Talk about this tough Batesville Bulldog team. They went to East Central and only lost 24-13 at East Central.
Yeah, that's something to be proud of. You come out of there with a loss, but you come out of there also with, hey, we hung in there. We took the shots and we kept it competitive. So, that's got to build some momentum for them and some confidence. And like we said, going into the sectional play, that's exactly what you want, is some confidence that you can walk out on that field on any given night and take on whoever's across from you.
26-21 was the score over South Dearborn. It was Batesville victorious against the Knights of South Dearborn. We lost to them by a score of 44 or 40. Let me look at that.
41-0, I believe.
Yeah, that was 41-0. South Dearborn beat Connersville 41-0. And so, this is a tough defense that we're going to be facing. We have faced a lot of tough defenses. Got to be able to get a passing game going.
Absolutely. We've talked about it in some of the games we've done this year. It's been pretty run heavy. And especially when you get down, second quarter, you're down 4 scores. I would tend to think, take the lid off a little bit, open it up, get the ball in the air. We're not coaches. We're commentators, so we'll let them coach. But we've seen at times glimpses of good pass game. So, hopefully we see a good mix tonight. And you want to build your quarterback, too. You want to give him some confidence. A lot of design plays, easy plays across the middle, just good completions. Get that, get your stride going early in the game.
The passing game last week of Lawrenceburg was just incredible, and their line play from the offensive defensive line was very quick.
Absolutely.
Much more quicker than we've ever seen. Might be seeing more of the same this week against Batesville.
Yeah, we talk about it, the trenches. That's where games are won and lost. You got to be bigger. You got to impose your will on the line, both sides of the ball. And if you can't, it makes for a long night. And we've seen Connersville, the size is there. We match up on paper well as far as our lines go. They just got to take that next step in physicality. They've got to really step in, impose what they want to do. And the old saying is, if you go to jail, you walk in, you find the biggest guy and take him on. it's kind of that mentality. Like first play, I want to come out here and show them I'm tough, I'm physical, I'm going to be in your face all night. I'd like to see that from our line play tonight.
That's what we're going to have to do. This is the Union Savings and Loan pregame show brought to you by our good friends at Union Savings and Loan, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. Connersville next week as the second part of the season. The sectional, we host that sectional against Silver Creek. They're 3-5 on the season. That's a winnable ball game.
It is a winnable ball game, and you get to do it at home. That's a big advantage. We've talked about this through football, basketball. Connersville travels well, but we show up at home even better. So
much better.
You've got to think that the guys feel great about that. Even if they can compete tonight, if you come out of here with the L, compete. Feel proud about it. Leave it out on the field. Walk into next week with some momentum and give the people at home what they want to see, and that's a sectional win.
Absolutely, especially the way the season has gone these last, a few weeks where we've lost 5 straight to. Obviously we want to get a win here.
Sure.
Don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves because we have the Bulldogs on our schedule right now to wrap up not just the season but conference play, and conference play has not gone too well, just one win during this conference season.
Yeah, and
this was an improved conference.
It really has. The conference has gotten tough this year.
Yeah.
It really has. There's been great play across the entire conference, and when you're down here in Batesville, you got to think these guys are hungry for the win. Whether you feel like you've got a shot or not, when you play competitive sports, that desire to win is always there.
Always.
So when you don't feed it, for 5 weeks straight, I'm betting Connersville comes out here energetic and hitting hard because they want to walk out of here with that win tonight.
Yeah, as you mentioned before, definitely got to get that victory, got to show strong as against sectional next week. You're one and done.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the thing about sectional high school football is you either play your best and get the W, or you get to watch the rest of it from the comfort of your home.
Yeah,
so,
and you want to play as long as you can. And again, you're playing at home against the faith or with the faithful cheering you on. And you mentioned how we travel. We actually support home even better. Connersville averages 13.3 points per game on the offensive side of the ball. While their defense gives up an average of 38.4 points per game, Batesville scores an even 28 points per game, and they give up an even 22 points per game. So, again, Connersville should be able to score on this Bulldog defense. You
would think so, and Ron, it's simple. Math is math. You can't give up more points than you score.
Right.
So that's got to be the main focus tonight. You got to keep the main thing, and that is shutting down their offense and getting points on the board. You got to lock in on both sides of the ball because Batesville's not a team that you can slack on either side and hope to walk out with a win.
Saw Batesville before the ball game. They seemed like they were doing a lot of passing plays during pregame warm-up. Again, the pass defense for Connersville was pretty much non-existent last week against Lawrenceburg.
Yeah, and we have some injuries. Got some players that aren't out there that give us that added speed and depth in the secondary. So next man up. That's the mentality. You gotta have it. It's next man up. Somebody's got to step up and make those plays. Coach Lynch, I'm sure he's given that speech to him plenty of times. Like, listen, I don't care who's down. Next man up. So we'll see what happens tonight. Connersville's got the electric, the ability to be electric too. Kick returns. We've seen some scores off that. So it'll be fun. We're looking forward to a good game tonight.
That wraps up this pregame show brought to you by our good friends at Union Savings and Loan, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. We'll step out with the national anthem and the game right after this 1-minute timeout.
Has you covered with great loan and deposit rates, local loan approvals, and the friendliest service in town. Even when you're on the go, you can transfer money or make payments with ease with USLA's mobile banking app. For 130 years, we have taken pride in being your hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan, the bank that begins with you. Visit uslabank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I downloaded My Read app so I could see my test results.
My Read app lets me schedule appointments on my phone without having to call an office.
I'm busy, so getting notifications from My Read app that my prescription renewals were sent saves me time.
I can find wait times for urgent care on My Read app.
I get my health my way on My Read app. Download it today.
Quarterback number 13, Ethan Lacey. Wide receiver and quarterback number 20, Kay Kaiser. Quarterback number 31, Logan Tebby. Quarterback number 32.
Are you needing some excavating work done, but don't want to pay the high prices for renting the equipment? Fortified Equipment has a mini excavator and track steer for rent. Our equipment is well maintained and comes with heating and air conditioning, perfect for any weather. To rent your equipment, visit fortifiedbuildingsllc.com. Get your project done on time and under budget.
Searching for a loan, a line of credit, or just a safe place for your money? Union Savings and Loan has you covered with great loan and deposit rates, local loan approvals, and the friendliest service in town. Even when you're on the go, you can transfer money or make payments with ease with USLA's mobile banking app. For 130 years, we have taken pride in being your hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan, the bank that begins with you. Visit uslabank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Whitewater Eye Center of Connorsville provides quality vision care for every member of your family. This includes routine eye care, treatment for eye diseases and injuries. Services that include glasses, frames for every budget, sunglasses, and contact lenses. Schedule an appointment today at 765-825-6000, located at 2045 Virginia Avenue. Complete vision care for every member of your family, yours at the Whitewater Eye Center, Connorsville, where your vision is our focus.
Nice rendition of the national anthem as we are here with the Wilson Lawson Myers and Auto Owners Insurance game here on TV3, about ready to start this ball game as the captain should be out there joining the head umpire, the head referee for this ball game, and see who gets the ball to start this. I didn't see actually who. This is ceremonial. They did this earlier, and I didn't see who did it.
Yeah, I didn't either.
So
but that song never gets old, though, does it?
The national anthem?
Every time you hear it.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Every time. Wish it were a little bit louder from where we're at. They were playing across the field. Of course, this is almost a similar setup as far as this is the press box. We're actually in the press box today. Right. I like that. But the press box is the away.
Yeah.
So our fans are on our side, and across from your screen is the home field. There you got that. I don't know. It reminds me of the Kentucky Derby for some reason.
It really does.
Yeah.
Really nice facility.
Nice facility.
In no way disrespecting the facility.
No, this whole facility is incredible.
It is. Kind of a unique design.
Yeah.
We do love the press box. So.
Yeah, we do love the press box. Absolutely. But, a little bit of trivia, Batesville High School is actually in Franklin County.
Yeah, we talked about that on the drive down.
Which you were shocked.
I was. And you said there's actually three
high schools in Franklin County. You got Franklin County High School, Oldenburg Academy, and Batesville High School within the boundaries of Franklin County.
So it's a lot of ground to cover.
A lot of ground to cover. Franklin County is a huge county. Very huge county. And I was talking to you, and I didn't see who won the toss.
Yeah, so we didn't get – we're going to find out in just a second.
We're going to find out here in a second. So
I was looking for the names of the officials.
I was talking to you. So yeah, I didn't check the. I just wish that they would have every program would be the same, where the officials would be on the same page, but they're not. So I don't know.
Well, the good news is we have a whole crew of officials.
We have a whole crew of officials. We do, and I can't see who they are.
Yeah,
so.
we'll see how their performance is.
Yep, that's right. Maybe that's why they don't have their names, so we don't. If they're terrible, we won't know who they are. Yeah. Do you officiate football?
Not football. No, basketball.
Okay. Yeah.
I've thought about football, but man, the thought about standing out there in the cold is just not really appealing.
Well, you do a lot of running basketball.
You do.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Helps keep running. It's not easy to wake up and look this good. So
well, that's
it takes
true.
A little
That's
bit of work.
true. I used to be able that way, so I became a sumo wrestler. I'm losing it. I'm starting to lose the weight.
Looks like Batesville's going to receive.
Yeah.
That's what we can tell so far.
We can kick the ball off. So we'll receive the ball during the second half. Monty's going to be kicking the ball off. They said Montney, and I started saying Montney. It's Matney. So Nolan's going to be kicking the ball off. Batesville's going to be getting the ball first to start this ball game, and that's a short kick. It's going to be fielded by one of their men at the 26-yard line, and he's going to be down at about the 39 of Batesville. So Batesville's going to get the ball at the 39-yard line. Relatively good field position for Batesville to start this ball game at their own 39.
Yeah, Rylan Yeager's the one that fielded that for Batesville, and he outran his blockers.
Yeah.
He was, I think, the first one to make contact with the Connersville player.
Yeah, you probably should stay behind your blockers, but he was so happy to get the ball that he decided to. Batesville has got 2 to the left and 2 behind their quarterback, who is calling number 5 in the motion, and that is Damian Danson. And that is a nice run there from number 10, and he's zigging and zagging for a first down and then some, and he's cutting back in, and he got a long play on that to the 22-yard line of Connersville. So a long run from Holman. That was or Pullman, I should say. Paige Pullman.
And Gage
Pullman.
If you're
right.
Batesville, that you can't open up any better than that.
No, you cannot open up any better than that. And he zigged and zagged like he was Madden, playing with joystick. I mean, that was a beautiful run there. Number 12 is the quarterback for. That's Will
Gile.
Gile? Is that how you pronounce his name?
Will Gile.
Will Gile. He's a big quarterback, and Pullman has the ball again, and he's following his blockers. That was beautiful how he followed his blockers there, and he's tripped up, and he gains of about 8 yards on that.
Gage Pullman, what he showed there was a lot of maturity. You don't see a lot of high school running backs that have the patience to stay behind and let the holes open and the play develop. They want to hit the hole. They want to hit it hard and fast, but he actually guided his blocker in. So it's good to see that maturity from a high school running back.
He put his hand on the back of his, as you said, guided his blocker where he wanted to go. And the first pass play of the game is a completion to number 5, and that is Damian Dance, who gets the first down for Batesville. They're first to goal from the 9-yard line, just like that. They're really threatening to score and start this ball game off right for the Bulldogs.
And that's when you get in a red zone and you play that soft defense out when you're on the wide out. Those screens are dangerous because he catches that ball, he's got to make one person miss.
And he's in, and luckily we was able to stop him. Hand off to the fullback, and he gets about 3. Maybe did he get across the 5-yard line? Looked like they're going to stop him at the 5. I couldn't tell the number. Was that 84? I couldn't tell the number.
I couldn't see who took it.
Number 8.
Down to the Bulldog 5-yard line.
So that's Bryson Hagman. He's a 5'10" sophomore. They got a lot of sophomores and freshmen on this team, although they do have a lot of seniors, but this is a very big roster for Batesville as Giles is pitching it out to Pullman, and he's in for a touchdown. That was a beautiful display of line work right there for the lineman, and Pullman's in for a touchdown, and just like that, Batesville is up 6-0 over the Spartans.
We talked about the trenches fight in Batesville so far. They got that big run to the outside, and that's a lot of credit to the running back. But when they've taken the ball at the middle, Batesville's line has done a good job opening those holes for them.
Cohen Flannery is on for the PAT, and he barely gets that. Oh, it's
missed it.
I thought they said it was good, and
Batesville 7, Connorsville 0.
Well, hang on a second. Did it score or not?
The official called it as a miss.
Yeah, he missed it. So Connorsville is down 6-0. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Are you thinking about buying or selling your home? Stay local and call Trish Smith at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. She will walk you through the process to make an easy transition and lead you to your dream home. Please contact Trish at 265-2663 to begin your journey today. Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, gives you the very best deals in tires. Don's has all major brands available in stock and in all price ranges. You can rely on Don's Auto Sales and Tires, in business for over 40 years. And Don's Auto Sales has a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles in prices ranging from $1,000 to $30,000. Need new tires or a quality vehicle? Available from Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, Connorsville. The phone number is 825-7730.
Back here at Batesville, it's the Wilson Lawson Myers and Auto Owners Insurance game here on TV3. Clint Brown, Ronnie Wiley bringing you the action here on the last game of the season for the Spartans before sectional, and that's not what you want to happen.
No, Batesville come out and they absolutely executed their game plan. And, you know, when you come into these games, it's typical for coaches to have the first 10, 12, 15, plays scripted, and this is what we're going to do. And it just seemed like Batesville did just that, and Connorsville had a hard time disrupting that game plan. So now it's about the response. Connorsville gets the ball back. How do we respond?
Right. Well, it seemed like there was a couple busted plays, whereas, the was able to zig and zag through a hole and make something out of nothing was the running backs for Batesville, Pullman. As Connorsville gets it and is dropped at the 26-yard line. And I can't see who that was. That is, couldn't tell who that was. But nonetheless, Connorsville is going to start off about the 26-yard line for Connorsville, 1st and 10. So Connorsville would like to duplicate what Batesville did on that first drive, and that is score a touchdown.
Absolutely. They're starting a little bit farther back than Batesville did.
Yes.
Batesville got some good starting field position for their first drive, but here we go. It's Connorsville's chance to execute their game plan and try to even this ball game up.
I was talking during the sports report with Andrea, and that's a nice hole for, nice. That's a first down. That's number 5 for Connorsville with the ball. That's Braden Keller, who gets his first run and just short of a first down. Thought he crossed the 35 for a touchdown or for a first down, but he gets just short of a first down, 2nd and 1. But we were talking about the fact that a lot of these bigger schools, not necessarily bigger schools, but bigger football programs can play, one spot. And I don't see any offensive stars out on defense for Batesville. And that's a first down for Connorsville. And that's all you need to do is just get across that 25 or 35-yard line, and can't see who got the ball, but nonetheless the running back for Connorsville did. That looks like that's Keller again, and he got the first down. So Connorsville keeps the drive alive on the 32-yard line. You like to see that?
Yeah, 2 great handoffs to Braden Keller, who's a stud athlete. He found the hole up the middle and executed quick. He got through the hole quick and got a good 9-yard gain on the first one and was able to get across that first down marker. Fresh set of downs for Connorsville, and looks like they're coming right back out to the I form with 2 offset right and one left.
Ryland with the handoff to the first back up and gets about maybe 3, possibly, maybe 3 right there.
Braden Keller again.
Yeah, Keller gets 3 yards on that, 3 hard yards on that. That was tough. 2nd and 7 for Keller. Line's doing their job.
It is, and you got to think this is a good setup. They've done this play 3 times. They've ran Keller up the middle 3 times. That defense is going to expect it,
right?
And this is where you look for something to be different.
Yeah, something out wide, maybe a pass.
Yeah. They're playing with 8 in the box.
Yeah.
So.
And that's a quarterback sneak, and maybe got a yard or so on that was Rylan Keene, and so that's 3rd and
it's a lot of
got
bodies
2 yards on that. Yeah.
Up there.
3rd and 5. Yeah, it's
a whole lot of them right there.
Yeah.
3rd and 5. It's manageable. I don't know that I'd run it right up the middle again.
Yeah.
They seem to be aware of that. They had 8 players in the box. It's hard to get some motion up the middle with that box loaded up like that.
Loaded again. 2 behind Keller, and that's a pitch out to Buchanan. First time he touched the ball, and he's dropped for a loss. And now Connersville's met with a 4th down, so they're going to, more than likely, they're going to be putting this ball.
Yeah.
So,
yep. We knew that there was going to be a change coming. Unfortunately, Batesville did
too.
too.
Batesville did too. Yeah. The Batesville line saw that play coming, and now Connersville's going to be putting the ball away.
I think we're going to see a lot of that from Batesville, where they load that box up. They know it's a run-heavy offense. You're going to see 7 or 8 players in that box just about every
oh no, not a good play, and that's a fumble, and number 15 picks it up, and he's running, and he's dropped at the 29-yard line. So a good fortune of events there for Batesville, and they get the ball back on Connersville's 29-yard line.
Yeah, this is not the start you want at all if you're Connersville. The first possession they had, they come right down the field, had a hard time stopping anything, scored 7, and then you get a chance to put them, flip the field, and here they are on their own 30.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Whitaker on that. It just seemed like it went through his fingertips. As Batesville's back on the attack, Giles goes out for a pass and can't find anybody, so he's going to take off, and he gets about maybe 6-7 yards on that. No, he got a first down. Yeah, he got a lot more than 6-7 yards on that. From our angle, it looked like he only got about 6 or 7, but he put his head down and got the first down. So, again, you talk about maturity.
Maybe I should have brought my glasses.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I got my glasses on still. Thought he only got 6 or 7, so.
Yeah, that was a designed rollout play to get him out of the pocket. But Connersville's secondary did a good job covering up. And unfortunately for Connersville, he's just an athletic quarterback and was able to tuck it down, and another screen pass.
And it goes out to Dance again, and Dance is stopped right there before he can really get anything going. Can't see who stopped him on that, but.
And Ron, that is the key on those screens. You're one-on-one with the receiver out there. Open field tackling has got to be a priority out there. And I couldn't see the player, and I apologize for that, but he did a great job wrapping him up, and that's going to be there. If they're going to go to that screen, those cornerbacks are going to have to know, hey, if I get my hands to him, I got to get him on the ground.
Giles has 2 to his right, and that's a delayed handoff to number 10, and number 10's in for a touchdown. Wow, that's Gage Pullman again, and Pullman zigged and zagged his way into a touchdown, and just like that.
And Ron, again, it's just an incredible display of patience.
Yeah.
He hesitated on the handoff. It was a delayed handoff. Yeah. Then he hesitated again to let the play develop, let the hole open up, and he went into the end zone untouched.
Yeah. Surprised they're not going for 2 to get that extra point back that they missed last time. And that's a high snap, and that ball is up, and it is good. And so got it. And so like that, Batesville finds herself up 13-0, 4:05 to go here in this first quarter. Well, I'm really getting ahead of ourselves. We'll take this timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Events like this game that make our community such a great place in which to live, work, and play. All of us at FCN Bank applaud the CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again why we all choose to call this place home. FCN, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans. Good luck. FCN Bank, member FDIC.
Looking for fast, reliable internet that keeps you connected without the headaches? Meet Hill-Fi Internet, your local solution for fast speeds and unbeatable service. With Hill-Fi, you'll experience seamless streaming and quick downloads. Plus, you never have to worry about your bill increasing. Your price is guaranteed for as long as you're a customer. Fayette County's fast, local, reliable choice. Hill-Fi Internet, where great service meets local care. Visit hillfi.com or call 692-3045.
Back here in Batesville, it's the Wilson Lawson Myers Auto Owners Insurance game here on TV3, alongside my good partner there, Clint Brown.
There you go.
That's 2 times in a row now.
Yeah, as many years as we worked together.
I know. You would think I would know. And I even wrote it down. Kickoff to Connorsville's run. I still wish I could see the numbers.
Yeah, it's hard to see the numbers from here.
I'm trying to catch the screen here by Justin, but I can't see it.
Looks like that was Eric Fox.
Eric
number
Fox
8
had
took
it. Fox had it. He's dropped at the.
Number 41, Lawrence Schlegman.
Well, they're going to get at the 27-yard line. So Connorsville is about where they had it last time to start the drive. So 27-yard line for Connorsville. Had some first downs. It just fizzled out.
Yeah, they had great momentum. That first drive opened up, and they went to it a couple more times. Didn't quite get the yardage the first one did. Interested to see what they're going to do coming out here at the second possession.
A man in motion. Looks like that's Cooper Montgomery there in motion. And that is for a loss.
Handoff to number 4, Micah Buchanan.
Buchanan, that's 2 times he's had the ball for a loss. You don't see that.
You don't see that much. If you can get, that's the key with Mike. If you can get him outside of the numbers there, outside that line, he's dangerous.
Yeah.
But Batesville, number 52
Fast.
Specifically, Max Amberger, both times has been in the backfield to kind of blow that up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they are deceptively fast. A loss of 2 on that. 2nd and 12 from the 26-yard line. Keen in the shotgun. 2 wide, and that's Buchanan kind of trying to find something, zigging his way, and I don't think he's got a yard on that. May have put him back to the line of scrimmage.
Handoff to number 4.
Ron, if you watch, if you want to know who's being more physical in a game, you watch those piles. Which way do the piles move when they happen?
Yeah.
And Batesville's running in there, head full of just speed and power. That pile moves. We talked about it in the pregame. Batesville plays a physical style, and they're living up to it.
3rd and 12 from Connorsville's 26-yard line. No gain on that play. Another running play. It's a quarterback keeper there from Keene. He gets up to about the 30-yard line, so it's going to be 4th and about 7. So Connorsville's going to be punting again.
Yeah, with the temperature, I think, a lot of things can happen, but that ball's hitting your hands, and it's cold and hard.
Yeah, it hurts.
So punter's got to be ready to receive that, and hopefully doing a good job on the sidelines of,
Connorsville's going for it. Connorsville's going for it, 4th and 6 from the 30-yard line. So Connorsville, I tell you, Keene's been very good at drawing off sides, teams off sides, see if he can do it again. And Connorsville's going to be taking a timeout. And we will take one too, 1:52 to go here in this first quarter. Connorsville finds himself down 13-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Connorsville Spartan football on TV3. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisor for your investment needs by visiting edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Back here in Batesville, it's the Wilson Lawson Myers and Auto Owners Insurance game here on TB3. Connersville's facing a 4th and 6, and now they decided to punt.
Yeah, probably a good decision. With the way Batesville's offense is moving, you really don't want to give them a short field again.
And it takes a Connersville bounce into Batesville territory. Mike is going to be dropping it or stopping it at the 47-yard line. So Batesville's going to be starting at their 47-yard line. They've had fantastic field position so far each 3 possessions.
I don't think they've been south of the 40. They've been 40 or better each time. So.
Well, I think the first time was about 39. I think it might have been 39.
It may have been 39, right at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Great field position. Yeah. You know, and when you look, Connersville's both possession, they've been on the 25, 26-yard line. So,
that's not going to win you a ball game if you're going to start that and then give them excellent field position with the way that they handle the ball.
But, you know, the thing with this high school football, Ron, it takes one big play, an interception, a fumble, shift that momentum, and then you're looking at a brand-new ball game. But there's got to be a stop.
Pullman gets stopped right there for a gain of about 3 on that, so 2nd and 7. I tell you, Pullman, he seems like he stays up, got great field vision.
He does. The patience in the backfield, he waits for that play to develop before and then when he does, he's got great explosive speed.
Yeah, we've seen it. I mean, he knows how to turn those jets on.
The first run, I mean, it was a 35-yard gain, but he ran probably 60 yards by the time he got done.
At least he was all over that field, zigging and zagging, like he played in Madden. And that's a pass. This guy was going out, and he's got to get underneath there to number 8.
That's going to be a block in the back.
Yeah, that should be a flag, and not sure if I see one on the field. Do you see a flag?
It looked like the back official was reaching for it, but he didn't throw it.
Batesville gets first down. That was to number 8, Bryson Hegman. He's a 5'10 sophomore, and I saw that too. But apparently the guys in stripes did not. So that's a first down as we're under 1 minute to go here in this first quarter. Connersville finds himself down 13-0. Batesville driving on their own 32-yard line. Again,
those are tough.
Call,
yeah, those are tough, especially when you give up the first down and 10 extra yards on it.
And nobody on Connersville sideline seems to be complaining too much, as this is taking a lot of time, even though I don't see a play clock. And that's a first down. That's over to Pullman. Over to Damian Dance.
Pass is complete to number 8.
It's Eric Fox on the stop, and that was that one-on-one coverage out there.
Yeah.
If you give him that cushion, he's shown us the ability to throw that screen effectively. So it's going to be interesting. Do we pull up and do more of a press coverage, or do we give him that cushion and 5 or 6 yards each time? And that's on the assumption that the player makes the open field tackle.
Right. Well, I think you got to do something to disrupt that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You got to pull somebody up on that under 20 seconds to go. Giles, again, handoff to Gage Pullman, and Gage is zigging and zagging again, and he drops the stick, and he gets close to a first down. And I don't think he got it, so it's going to be 2nd and about 1. So he got a 9-yard gain on that as we're approaching 10 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Connersville getting down 13-0. Batesville probably wants to score before this first quarter. Connersville again won the toss, declined, and
they'll receive in the second half.
Yep. So Batesville definitely would like to score right here before we get to the second quarter. It's a nice tackle.
Oh, nice in the backfield.
Yes. That's number 70? Number 70 for the Connersville Star Kid. Very nice. That's Ian Renforth. Ian Renfro. He's a 6-foot sophomore. 6'4" junior. Renfro, and that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Connersville finds himself down 13-0. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. Wilson Lawson Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Wilson Lawson Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connorsville. Phone 825-5111. You will find the answer to your every flooring need at Foles Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connorsville. Yes, Foles Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile, also vinyl and laminates, luxury vinyl tiles, and hardwoods. You will receive a free estimate on your choice of flooring plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you through the entire process. Foles Flooring also provides bathroom upgrades, remodeling, and custom shower systems at 301 Beach Street, Connorsville. 765-692-0800 is the phone number.
Back here in Batesville, it's the Wilson Lawson Myers and Auto Owners Insurance game here on TB3. Clint Brown, Ronnie Wiley bringing this game here on TB3. Batesville, I tell you, it seems darker down on that side of the field, or maybe it's this window or something, but Batesville's knocking on the door again at the 15-yard line.
It's a big third down here. It's going to be a pitch left.
Yes, and
he's on at least first down.
Oh, easy. He's dragged down about the 3-yard line, maybe 4, maybe get him to the 3-yard line. Gage Pullman's easy, probably got 100 yards now.
Yeah, I felt like Connorsville had a real good chance there on a third down. Maybe hold them to 3 points or put them in at least in the decision making.
Right.
Do I go for this or take the 3? Kicker's already missed an extra point.
That's
so
right.
Maybe not take the 3 there. But either way, it was a third down. Connorsville had a good opportunity to stop there. Now they've got a fresh set of downs from the 4-yard line.
Yeah, third possession for Batesville, and fourth time they're within the red zone, and both times they've scored, so they're trying to keep it 100% right here. And
handoff goes to number 8.
Number 8 gets up to about the 2-yard line, so second and goal from the 2.
That was Ian Renfro on the stop, and
Renfro's
a couple big stops he's made.
Yes, he has. He's done a real good job. He has done a good job, Renfro.
Boy, they like that I form too. Batesville has been in that I form consistently.
And that's a handoff to number 8. He's in for a touchdown. So Batesville 3 for 3 inside the red zone tonight, and they are now up 19-0 against our Spartans. As that's textbook, Clint, textbook.
They have ran that same formation, and it's been 3 plays off of it. Either the fullback up the middle, a pitch outside, or a quick screen. So Connorsville's got to play one of those 3. And hats off to the coaching. You're keeping them on their toes and making Connorsville's defense work really hard.
And that's a no-doubter right there. That's up, and that's good. 20-0 now is the score. Batesville up on top here early into this second quarter. Connorsville finds some staff down in deficit. We'll be back in 1 minute.
George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connorsville location at 330 East 5th Street. George's is proud to offer you friendly hometown service and the convenience of delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help with whatever you need. George's Floral and Gifts has that special something for any occasion. George's, we are here for you. 765-825-6251.
Service the old-fashioned way. The dependable service you need for your car or truck is always available at Goff's Auto Care and Tire Center in Connorsville and Brookville. Experienced mechanics are ready to correct the problem using the best replacement products that will have your vehicle running like new again. Shane Goff is waiting to serve you at 600 Western Avenue in Connorsville. Phone 825-2588. And Charlie Goff in Brookville at 9197 State Road 101. 647-2222 is the phone number. Goff Auto Care and Tire Center.
Back here at Batesville, it's the Wilson Lawson Myers and Auto Owners Insurance game here on TB3. Alongside my good friend Clint Brown, it's Ronnie Wiley, and Batesville is up 20-0 now. Nice kick to Fox, who gets dropped and he's thrown down hard. Wow. And it should get him. Thought he had some momentum at at least 26-yard line, but they're going to stop him at the 24. So Connorsville, again, that's about where it started each time, 24, 25, 26.
Yeah, that's our average start.
Yeah.
And I think it's worth noting, I've got Connorsville down for only getting 2 first downs so far.
Yeah, it was the first series.
Yeah, and Batesville they've got 6 first downs. They're moving the ball. They're scoring. And Connorsville's really at the point now where it's a 3-score game. We got to get something going here.
Something's got to start happening for the Spartans and happening now. And that's a play to Keller, and Keller goes to the left side, and he gets maybe 1. I think they only will give him 1.
Number 5, Braden Keller.
Might give him 2.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Yeah, got him 2 on that. So Keller gets 2. 2nd and 8 for Keller. Again, we had a couple good runs to start the ball game. A couple good good plays that first series, and it just fizzled out as Batesville caught on, I guess. Maybe
I
say.
think they know the gig's up on that one.
Yeah. Another play up the middle, and Batesville's on it, and maybe a yard is what they'll give the Connorsville runner.
Number 5, Braden Keller.
Keller is going to probably need an ice bath after this, as he's somebody's limping. I think it's Keller. So
yeah, he's driving right into the contact. That's for sure.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
He's playing that fullback position, and he's the one taking those short handoffs for 1 and 2 yards.
Yeah, he's not big enough to be a fullback, it looks like.
And that line, Batesville's line is big, and they're loading that box up. So there's a lot of contact going on.
Yeah, but again, no going away from the strength of Batesville, going right to it. Trying to meet him head on as Keene's in the shotgun. He's flushed out of the pocket. Thought there might have been a hold from Connorsville, and he just throws it away. Very nice.
Pass is incomplete, intended for number 4.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So Connorsville definitely going to be punting from here.
Tough sledding.
Yeah.
It has been tough going for Connorsville so far. Like you said, outside of that first possession where they got a couple first downs and move the ball just a little bit, but since then it's been 3 and outs.
For Connorsville, number 2, Jacob Laughlin, back to receive. Number 85, Alex Kreckler.
Connorsville defense needs to do something to stop this high-powered offense, and there's a new punter in for Connorsville. Not sure.
That's Jacob Laughlin.
Laughlин's in there?
Yeah, good contact.
That's
gets a good bounce.
Gets a good Connorsville bounce, and that's picked up by number Batesville.
Ooh, ball's
he
out.
Fumbles, and Connorsville picks it up, so Connorsville has the first turnover of this ball game. And are they going to
they're
call
calling
him down?
Him down.
They're
no
calling
way.
Him down. Yes. Yeah, they're calling him down by contact, so what should be Connorsville ball is now going to be Batesville's ball.
Batesville's Alex Kreckler.
Yep, so
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, he was, we saw the replay on the delay of YouTube, and looked like he was down.
He was down?
Yeah, looked like he was down when it came out. So Batesville gets a break.
I got excited. I don't like getting excited and being wrong, right?
Yeah, I hate it too.
Yeah, we're going to have to talk to these officials at halftime.
We're going to have to.
I'm not standing for this.
I'm not. We're going to have to do this over. And about 8:51 to go. And that's a nice.
Boy, he's got speed.
Yeah, he's got speed and a nice block there.
And
he's in for a touchdown. Yeah, I was going to say, and that's unbelievable. You can see the lanes opening up for him from the moment that he got the ball. You saw what the offensive line was doing for him, and we do have a flag on the play, but where was the flag at? I didn't see anything, but
they're walking it back. It may not be a touchdown.
It may not be probably not touchdown by the way things are going. Yep. Yeah,
holding.
Holding. Yes, it is. I didn't see a holding. And normally I can see those.
Yeah.
Especially when I was watching the line.
Normally we're the ones seeing them, and the officials aren't.
They're not, right. So something's wrong here.
They got us.
Yeah, they got something right.
But big break for Connorsville. Go from a touchdown to a 1st and 20.
Yeah. Well, it's only going to be first. It's from the
first 15,
from the spot. So it's usually. And see, you got to understand when these spot fouls are. I guess it was from the spot, from the hold. Thank God it was, not hold up there.
Right.
Still gave him a first down.
Yeah, first thought in my mind was 1st and 20.
Yeah, 1st and 15 should be.
Yeah.
Should be first.
Still a hill. Still a hill to climb.
But the way they ran that play, who knows? I mean,
they can get it back real quick.
Yeah. So Batesville that last play erased, and so they got to have a do-over. And
that cushion on the outside is pretty big.
And that's a pass play from guy, and he's met. And
oh,
he's
got
dropped. It. Nice play, nice open field tackle from. Can't see who that is for the Spartans. Is that Keller? Keller went in there and got it. So, you know, the Spartans.
We talked about it too.
Yeah,
those guys that have to play both sides of the ball, and Braden's been taking a beating, taking the ball up the middle, and he got back there and
he's dropping somebody.
Absolutely,
so, like that.
They've got Batesville moving the wrong way.
Yeah, for the first time tonight.
Right.
So, 2nd and 21 for Batesville, and got 2 to the left, and they got a lot in the box right here. Find out what they're going to do right here. It's a pitch out to Pullman, and he's zigging and zagging his way up, almost getting back to the line of scrimmage. He comes up short, and that's going to be 3rd and about 14 maybe? No, 13? Yeah, 3rd and 13. So still 3rd and
these 3rd and longs, that's where you want to have teams playing.
Yeah.
If they're behind the chains, you're doing okay.
You know, Connorsville would have a lot of excitement on offense if they can stop this high-powered Batesville, especially after that touchdown that got called back. If they can stop them right here and somehow get this ball back, they can make something happen here. And that's going to be a pass, and that's a design screen as Pullman has a first down, and he has a first down and then some, and he's
Braden Keller again on the stop.
Keller gets him out of bounds at about the it looks like the 19-yard line. Wow, that's it looks like that was designed to go that way, even though everybody was going the other way.
Yeah, you had the quarterback designed to roll out left and then reverse the field. Get the defense all pulling left and have one receiver with 2 blockers. And the line did what they did was pulled their 2 guards out to the right to lead that block.
Lead that block, and it was beautiful because they, he had a couple of locomotives to
they executed that well.
Very good first down and 10 from the 20-yard line, so they're again in the red zone. They've been successful each and every time. That's a bullet, and that's a touchdown. Oh, my gosh, that was you talk about an ice cube out there in this cold. That was a ice cube thrown to number 85. Man.
Alex Kreckler, tight end.
Kreckler catches that and hauls it in. 26-0 now, under 6:30 to go. Batesville looking to put another point on the board with Flannery in. He's going to want to go 3 for 4 from PATs tonight. And he did. That's good. So Batesville now has extended the lead to 27-0, under 6:30 to go here in this second quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute.
I downloaded my Read app so I could see my test results.
My Read app lets me schedule appointments on my phone without having to call an office.
I'm busy, so getting notifications from my Read app that my prescription renewals were sent saves me time.
I can find wait times for urgent care on my Read app.
I get my health my way on my Read app. Download it today.
Are you needing some excavating work done, but don't want to pay the high prices for renting the equipment? Fortified Equipment has a mini excavator and track steer for rent. Our equipment is well maintained and comes with heating and air conditioning, perfect for any weather. To rent your equipment, visit FortifiedBuildingsLLC.com. Get your project done on time and under budget.
Back here in Batesville, it's the Wilson, Lawson, Myers, and Auto Owners Insurance game here on TB3 alongside my good friend Clint Brown. I'm Ronnie Wiley. Connorsville finds himself down in a hole 27-0. That was an impressive drive from Batesville. They had that long run from Pullman called back on a hold. Connorsville's defense was doing everything right, but then their offense turned it on.
In its entirety, on the kick, there was a potential fumble. So Connorsville gets excited. They recover it. They lose it. You have a 50-yard touchdown run brought back to make it, 1st and 15, and then a sack. It was moving the right way for Connorsville. I thought they had a good opportunity there to just get a stop and get the ball back. But Batesville's offense, they've just showed a lot of perseverance.
Yep. And their offense has a lot of going out of bounds, So
it's going to be the best starting field position for Connorsville
I think so.
tonight.
Yeah, at the 30-yard line. And, I mean, they just have it seemed like they have a lot more plays in their arsenal.
Yeah.
Offensively than Connorsville does, and it showed on that series of
plays. That's the first pass that we've really seen. Their quarterback, Will Gile, really just unload.
Yeah.
I mean, he cut that ball loose, and it was smoking.
35-yard line. Yeah. That reminded me of John Elway.
Yeah.
Throw from Elway. I mean, he threw a bullet in that. I mean, that was reminded me of I've heard you used to throw like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Back in the day.
He actually came to my clinic. I thought he might do that.
I thought he did. I thought he looked familiar.
You know, I would really like to see Micah across the middle on a pat. Well,
here we go. Pass. That's
Montgomery.
Cooper Montgomery, who is back at quarterback. He gets a touch tonight, and he gets.
It's 5 yards.
5 yard, so
Let's take it. You know what I mean?
We'll take 5 yards, So Cooper Montgomery, he is a 6-foot freshman. I figured his mom would be going crazy in the stands. She's just pretty subdued.
Yeah, it's probably because it's negative 75 down there.
It feels like it. It's really not that cold, but since it's been really warm here lately,
we're also sitting in a press box too.
That's true. In Connorsville, they're running 75 yards from the huddle up to the ball. I don't understand why they have to go so far. I mean, they're winded by the time they get to the line.
Yeah, we got to keep gas in the tank here.
Yeah. Buchanan goes out, and thought that was a fumble.
No, that was Isaac Lamel on the stop for Batesville, and he put the foot down.
Yeah.
But, what we saw with that pass play, Ron, when you make defenses have to play both, the run and the pass, you're more successful.
That's right.
If they know you're going up the middle, that's simple.
They don't have to do it.
Gum it up.
Think.
Yeah, clog the middle, and we're stopping their offense. You've got to incorporate the pass, those quick screens, the quick crossing routes.
Kind of boring if you're a cornerback, but, hey, you don't get injured. And that is a keeper. And
he
reversed it. Nice. That's a first down, and Rylan Keene gets the first down. He fooled everybody here except our camera guy, Justin, and he gets the first down, and he's in Bulldog territory, and Connorsville gets the first down since the first series of this ball game early in the first quarter. So Connorsville's making something happen here late in this second quarter, and they get the ball back, so hopefully we can score and get some momentum going into the locker room.
That's the key. These last 5 minutes of the first half and the first 5 of the second half, that's going to be key for Connorsville.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Pitch out to hard. I thought that might have been a horse collar, but maybe not. Is that Coons? No, that's Flanagan with the ball. They're keeping the clock going. I thought he went out of bounds, but they're keeping the clock going on that. Lost 5 yards on that.
I'm not for sure, but I think the new rule is if they are going out of bounds forward, the clock continues, or the clock stops. If they're going backwards, it runs.
Wow, I did not know that.
I think.
Probably.
Don't quote me on that.
He went out of bounds. So Connorsville loses 5 on that, 2nd and 15. And that's, you heard the smacks on that one. And
another quick handoff to Braden Keller.
Keller gets maybe 2 yards on that, so that's 3rd and 13. Well, Keller's tough. He's a calic.
Yeah.
He's got to be a whole calic on his body.
He's been in 20 car wrecks so far this game. You know what I mean?
This game, yeah. And plays defense.
Yeah, and we've seen him very active.
Yeah,
he chased down, Gage Pullman.
Pullman,
the guy that's ran for 150 on us tonight.
I think he has, yeah. Yeah, and Keene's got 150 yards chasing him.
Yeah.
3rd and 13 from the 47. That's a pass.
Oh, no. That's a fumble.
That's a fumble.
Yeah.
And so
it's a backward lateral. It's considered a fumble.
Yeah, that's a fumble. So Connorsville turns the ball over, and that is a lateral. And Connorsville thought it was a pass, apparently, because nobody really went after the ball. So,
Ron, we just said these last 5 minutes, Connorsville got a big first down, some momentum. That was the worst thing that could possibly happen.
Absolutely.
You don't want to give the ball over there and give them that momentum. They've got 3 minutes, and let's be real, their offense is – they don't need that long.
No.
They're
they
very
don't.
effective and striking very quick. We're not seeing a lot of prolonged drives.
You would almost guarantee if they score, they will go for a 2-point conversion to get that running clock. And looked like there was a hold earlier. And that he just dropped. Yeah, there's a flag now. So late flag. Didn't see where that flag's coming in from, but the eligible man downfield, it looks like. Got somebody going downfield, so that's going to be against Batesville. So they're going to be going back, I think, 10 on that. If that's what I think the call is, we'll find out. Yeah, they're going to push them back. I believe it's 10. So, yeah, I could be wrong. No, looks like it's just 5. So
penalties for an eligible man downfield on the Bulldogs.
So I thought it was 10, yeah.
On those rollout plays, those linemen are blocking. They never know when it's time to release.
Time to go up, yeah. I
Seen
thought
that
I saw a hold earlier.
A lot across college and professional football. They're tightening down on that.
And they should. They should. Yeah. But I clearly thought there was a hold earlier that they missed, but first and 15 now from the 47-yard line. Giles plenty of he threw that one a little too hard. So second and 15, I should say. So again, if Batesville scores, you'd almost bet they're going to go for 2.
I would think so.
So they can get to 35, the clock running, start the second half.
Yeah, that makes sense. Connorsville, unfortunately, has just not shown the ability to stop them in the red zone. So if you give them the ball on the 3-5 yard line, they like their chances about getting that 2-point conversion.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And why not go for it?
Sure.
Coming up on 3 minutes to go here in this second quarter. Pullman with the ball again, looking for a lane to go. He gets about 7 yards back. Third and manageable for Batesville. Third and about 7.
I've really been impressed with Giles' ability, the quarterback for Batesville, to get out, roll out. And the target over here was not him. The receiver dropped that, and it was right on. And that was right at the first down marker. He showed some really good quarterback play tonight.
Yeah, he has. He's really somebody who, definitely has command of the field. And looks like Connorsville's going to be taking a timeout. So we'll take one as well. 2:22 to go here in this second quarter. Connorsville finds itself down 27-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Looking for a loan, a line of credit, or just a safe place for your money? Union Savings and Loan has you covered with great loan and deposit rates, local loan approvals, and the friendliest service in town. Even when you're on the go, you can transfer money or make payments with ease with USLA's mobile banking app. For 130 years, we have taken pride in being your hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan, the bank that begins with you. Visit uslabank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Bullhorn Stadium, I had to say it. It's a Wilson Lawson Myers and Auto Owners Insurance game here on TV3, alongside my good friend Clint Brown. I'm Ronnie Wiley. Connorsville finds himself down 27-0.
The dramatic pause is what gets it wrong every time. Yeah. You have me on the edge of my seat.
I have to, because I'm almost wanting to say go through the color scheme. I have to make sure I say the right color. If your name was normal, like.
Yeah, like the most simple color ever.
Yeah, I know, brown. And Batesville, 4th and short, they're going to go for it.
Yeah, I don't see a reason to punt it.
They're not going to punt it, and they're getting to the line quickly. So
yeah, it's going to be. I'm guessing the QB sneak.
Yeah, they're going to sneak it. Yeah, we all saw that, and that's a first down, easy. So Batesville, it keeps it alive. And wait a minute.
They may not have. If that ball came back and they recovered it, that's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, it is turnover on downs. So Connorsville, he did get the first down, but it dropped, and so Connorsville stops them. So Batesville turns themselves over, and Connersville is the recipient of maybe getting.
And this is something teams practice for, Ron. We're
Yeah.
2 minutes. They call it the 2-minute drill. They've got a set of plays that they're comfortable running, quick out throws, stretch the field out a little bit. Every team works on this 2-minute drill. They want to get these points in before half.
We'll definitely be talking about that during the Hill Fi Internet halftime show coming up at halftime. Again, Connersville's had some opportunities to turn some plays into momentum, and that's tipped. And, intended receiver there was Cooper Montgomery. And, it seems like when Connersville's had opportunities like that, they haven't been able to do anything with it.
No, every time that Connersville's started the momentum to just roll a little bit their way, something has happened. Last series, the backward lateral that just a botch catch, not on the receiver. I think it hit him on the top of the helmet. It's a tough play to make. You're running backwards, and, I get that.
And I think
you can't have that.
No. And I think the players thought since it was a pass that it was actually a pass, but no, that's a backwards lateral, no matter if it's underhand or over, and that's not a good play either right there. And are they going to give them a yard? And Batesville is calling timeout. So Batesville wants the ball back.
Yeah.
That's why they're calling timeout. So we're going to keep it right here and talk about this because Batesville is wanting the ball back because Connersville has it 3rd and 8 from their own 35. And so Connersville wants to get a first down, obviously, because they get the ball back. And they right now Connersville obviously wants to score. But they also want to keep Batesville from scoring to get possibly at 35 to have a running clock.
Yeah, goal number 1 is to score. Goal number 2 is don't let them. Batesville, obviously, they're playing the clock now. They want to get that ball back. And, our punter, Jay, he had a great punt last time. I think, was that Jacob's first punt?
First punt I've seen.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
been a while.
If they can get it back and get in decent field position, they've got a chance to go into the half 35-0.
Yeah.
It's a big play for Connersville.
A huge play for Connersville and a very big play for Batesville defense tonight. Connersville facing a 3rd and 8, under 150 to go here in this second quarter. And that's a pass to number 24, and it's called. Oh,
what a pass!
Catch it for a first down. I saw the red fall out of his, and that's number 24
Kingston
for Connersville.
O'Toole.
Kingston O'Toole brings it down, and O'Toole, he turned around and.
I've said it all year. Ron, take the top off. Throw the ball.
That was a nice pass there
Absolutely.
from Ryland Keene as. Again, that's something Connersville desperately need a lot more of. And
Batesville's not taking that timeout.
I thought they'd be taking a timeout here, so Connersville needs to hold on to the ball and get in the end zone. And that is a pass that's complete to Cooper Montgomery, and Cooper Montgomery's brought down for a gain of about 4.
Connersville's got to watch the clock now. We're getting down on a minute. Have to get those plays in quick. Get on the ball quick.
I think Connersville has just one timeout left. Again, they're 45 yards away from the ball, so that's going to take a lot of time to get up to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're not wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
they really don't want Batesville to hear.
Right. Apparently not. Ooh, that's going to stop the clock with 40 seconds to go.
And that was Gage Pullman on the rush.
Yep.
Number 10 for Batesville getting back there and making Ryland get rid of that ball quick.
You definitely do not want to give Batesville the ball with any time on the clock.
No. You want that clock to run, and if we don't get this first down, I'm wanting to drop that kick inside the 10.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Heck, I'd settle for the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
That'd be better than what we've had all night tonight.
Yeah.
3rd and 5. From the Bulldog 33-yard line, first time tonight, Connersville, I believe, they were in Bulldog territory the first time. And that's that was dangerous, as Buchanan had a lot of green in front of him. If that could have been completed to, and Pullman played defense on that one, so get him tired for Connersville. Definitely going to go for it. They're not going to be punting.
Pullman was back there on the rush last play, and then he was in there on the pass breakup and tip on this play. So
maybe he'll be tired going in the offense if they get the ball, which they might if Connersville does not get the first down here. 4th and 5, Connersville desperately needs a first down right here. 37 seconds to go even here in this second quarter. Keene looking for, he's got 24 wide open, and he throws and not enough for the first down.
No, it's enough to get that clock running.
Yeah, O'Toole was open. And he did not find him until a little bit too late when O'Toole had to come in for the first down. So Batesville has the ball left with 29 seconds to go here, and they're going to be on Connersville's, or on their own, I should say, 29-yard line. So Batesville's on their own 29-yard line to start. That's the worst field position they've had all night. We'll find out what they can do in 29 seconds.
You know, and I'd venture to say that the majority of teams in this position with a 27-0 lead maybe take a knee.
They're not going to take a knee.
Yeah, I don't know that that's in them.
Yeah. Well, they want to score. They want to get the – and there's a flag.
12-minute in a huddle, looks like.
Yep, that's it. Yep,
they really wanted to score.
Yeah, they did.
They were going to make sure they had that advantage.
Yeah.
Penalty will be on Batesville for
1st and 15, yeah.
First and 10.
I didn't see where the 12th guy was.
He snuck off with the wide receiver. He was nobody see me.
Yep. Well, somebody did. See, they got 3 wide to the right. And that's exactly what.
Yeah, he's got a cannon. Oh, what a
that was beautiful, unbelievable. And they're going to be taking a timeout right here. Of course, the clock's going to stop as the chains. Boy, he caught that with his fingernails. That guy's probably got calls.
That's Alex Kreckler. He's the one that caught the touchdown earlier.
Yeah, Kreckler caught that with it. He might have deflated the ball with his fingertips. Yeah, so Batesville's going to be taking a timeout. You know they are.
Connersville.
Oh, Connersville takes a timeout. That was unbelievable. That was unbelievable. Connersville takes a timeout, and wow, we're going to keep it right here.
All right.
Clint's baffled.
Let's talk about that throw and catch.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
I mean, that's making ESPN top 10 tomorrow.
That should make it. I think Justin needs to send that in. That was unbelievable. Glad we got YouTube up here. He's you got to go back 10 seconds on that. Yeah, Justin's showing me. It's just unbelievable. Watch this.
Incredible.
We're watching it right here on our replay here on YouTube. And
so he releases the ball from the 15, and the catch is made on the opposite 45.
Yeah, that was just unbelievable. I mean, that was just absolutely unbelievable. Of course,
great camera work, too. I mean, the whole thing.
Yeah. Justin's patting himself on the back.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. I mean, again, that is the type of throw that you need if you're a receiver, and that's the type of receiver you need to have if you're going to make a throw like that.
Absolutely. And I don't think it was by accident. The way that they connected on the touchdown earlier, you can tell there's good chemistry between those two.
Yeah. I mean, again, he caught that with he's got Freddie Cougar calls. I mean, catch a ball like that was unbelievable. He's flushed out of the pocket, Giles is, and he's trying to find a zig and a zagging, and
Boy, there was a big hit in the middle of the field.
Yep, and nobody's on the ground, though. I was waiting for somebody not to get up quickly, but he got a first down on that one. And we're under 13 seconds to go. Batesville's finally taking a timeout. We're going to keep it right here for that. We're too excited to go anywhere.
This is action-packed.
We may need to get some oxygen because Connersville definitely needs to stop them right here because you know they're going to take go for 2 to get a running clock because that's what Batesville wants, to get the running clock to go into the second half.
And we go back to that timeout. You know,
it baffled you.
Yeah, I don't know that you stop the clock there. I mean, let's think about the other option. Absolutely.
Let them stop.
They're in a rush. They're trying to get plays burnt in, get on the line quick. Mm-hmm. They're the ones in the crunch. Let them deal with that added pressure. That's one philosophy.
Yeah.
I'm sure Coach Lynch was like, man, that was a big play. I don't want to – they're gassed. I want to give them a second to, get their breath and maybe make a stand here. So I get both sides of it. But, I was kind of surprised.
Yeah, because that pretty much – that gave them an extra timeout.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We had a chance to work with the clock against Batesville. And but you know what? He's the coach. He knows what his players need. And
yes, he does. 12 seconds to go, and that's Pullman to the outside, and Pullman gets short of the goal line, and somebody is somebody hurt?
No, everybody's up. Well, Braden's limp.
X.
That's Braden Keller limping out.
Well, he did do the X, so I don't know what he was doing.
Be first and goal from the one.
Well, no, I guess it must be first and goal. He did a wrestling X like somebody was hurting. First and goal from the one.
And
so
QB sneak.
And that's a QB sneak. That didn't work last time, but this time it did. So Batesville with just in the perfect nick of time as 0.4 of a second on the clock. And they score a touchdown with unbelievable 0.4 of a second to go.
And it all comes from that 50-yard pass.
Yeah.
That
was unreal.
I think when they got the ball back, they had, 39 seconds?
29.
29 seconds, and they just...
On our 29.
My goodness.
Yeah.
The execution for Batesville tonight.
Or they were on their own 29.
Yeah.
And they didn't go for 2. That is shocking, so it won't be a running clock. Wow, I am wrong, so it won't be a running clock coming out the second half. So that's going to, not going to end it because there's 0.4 of a second to go. So we'll keep it right here as Batesville is up 34-0. Not sure why they didn't go for 2. I mean, you work all that hard to score in 29 seconds and you don't go for 2 to get a running clock. I would have went for 2.
The quicker the clock runs, maybe you got sectional coming up next week.
Yeah.
Get your other players in, get your key players out.
Yeah, because the clock doesn't stop if they come back and tie it. It's still going to run. So now you have it's regular timed until if they score it would go.
Sure. And I'll be honest, if I'm Coach Lynch, I'm maybe thinking about doing the same. Like, we've got a winnable sectional game next week. Do I want to get my starters and key players banged up and take them out of action?
Yeah, do you get some other kids in here to play to get them some experience?
Absolutely.
Do we open up the playbook that we haven't? Do we use this second half as a glorified practice?
Absolutely.
And
we talk about that
next week.
You're playing a different defense. You don't see them 5 days a week.
Right.
It's a good opportunity to learn and grow.
Yeah.
But I think at the end of the day, if you've got a winnable sectional, that's got to be in his mind of, how do I want to play this?
Short kick to Fox, and Fox brings it up, and he's going backwards. And he ended up where he caught the ball, so he stopped at the 31-yard line, and that ends this second quarter. First half was not what Connorsville drew up, but it was for Batesville. 34-0. We'll be back with the Hillfi Internet halftime show, brought to you by our good friends at Hillfi Internet. If you want some internet service, go see our good friends at Hillfi Internet. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Looking for fast, reliable internet that keeps you connected without the headaches? Meet Hillfi Internet, your local solution for fast speeds and unbeatable service. With Hillfi, you'll experience seamless streaming and quick downloads. Plus, you never have to worry about your bill increasing. Your price is guaranteed for as long as you're a customer. Fayette County's fast, local, reliable choice. Hillfi Internet, where great service meets local care. Visit hillfi.com or call 692-3045.
You will find the answer to your every flooring need at Foles Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connorsville. Yes, Foles Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile, also vinyl and laminates, luxury vinyl tiles, and hardwoods. You will receive a free estimate on your choice of flooring plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you through the entire process. Foles Flooring also provides bathroom upgrades, remodeling, and custom shower systems at 301 Beach Street, Connorsville. 765-692-0800 is the phone number.
Back here in Batesville, it's the Wilson Lawson Myers Auto Owners Insurance Game here on TV3. His name is Clint Brown. My name is Ronnie Wiley Coyote. It is the Hillfight Internet halftime show brought to you by our good friends at Hillfight Internet. Want some good internet service? Go see our good friends at Hillfight Internet. Clint, your expert assessment on the first half.
It's pretty simple. Batesville has come out and executed. Connorsville has had a hard time doing anything successful. No turnovers. We've not forced them to turn the ball over.
Well,
we did one fumble,
yeah,
right?
One fumble, yeah.
Got one fumble. And that has been about it to highlight Connorsville's performance tonight. Not saying the kids aren't playing hard, but Batesville has just came out and absolutely done what they want to do. Great quarterback play from Gile. He's shown some next level skill. The way he's been able to flush out of the pocket and still get the ball downfield. And then when he has to tuck it and run, he's athletic. He can do that too. We talked about it. Does Batesville come out in the second half and put some second, third string guys in, save their starters for sectional? Does Connorsville? Is that a conversation they're having in the locker room? There's a lot of options going forward. We're 1 point away from a running clock. To me, I'm thinking I've got a winnable sectional game next week at home. I want to be ready for that. So let's do what we can to get ready for it.
Yeah, and you know, and not sure if that's the idea what Coach Lynch is going to do, but conventional wisdom tells you down 34-0. Chances of winning this ball game are slim and none. Next week is for all the marbles. That's the game you want to win.
Absolutely. It comes down to priorities. And unfortunately, if you look at the totality tonight, not just the scoreboard, but the inability of Connorsville's offense to consistently move the ball.
Yeah.
They've had highlights. They've had, Kingston O'Toole had a good 40-yard grab, I think. Great throw by Ryland there. Outside of that, I don't know that we've moved the ball consistently enough to go, we've still got a chance. So
right.
Now you shift to the future thinking, what can we learn? How can we grow? Who can I get some experience? And most importantly, can I keep everybody healthy for the big game next week that counts?
It's the Hillfight Internet halftime show. Connorsville had some moments where they were running the ball, and it seemed like either Batesville turned up the pressure and figured us out, or we shot ourselves in the foot.
It was – I think we stayed in that formation pretty heavily in the first half. And that fullback handoff, it was successful on the first play. We got 8 yards on the first play. Braden Keller found the hole and got 8 or 9.
Give him 9.
Found the hole, got upfield. And then after the third or fourth time, I think Batesville said, hey, we got that number. And we talked about it, the importance of trying to incorporate the pass and spread the field out. When you spread the field out, you spread the defense out. Then you can find holes, you can find mistakes, blown coverages, things like that you can exploit. But Connorsville just did not get that opportunity in the first half.
Connorsville finds himself down at the half, 34-0. We'll be back in 1 minute with second half play. We're going to step out and get fresh air. We'll be back.
Looking for fast, reliable internet that keeps you connected without the headaches? Meet Hillfi Internet, your local solution for fast speeds and unbeatable service. With Hillfi, you'll experience seamless streaming and quick downloads. Plus, you never have to worry about your bill increasing. Your price is guaranteed for as long as you're a customer. Fayette County's fast, local, reliable choice. Hillfi Internet, where great service meets local care. Visit hillfi.com or call 692-3045.
Spirit is being excited to get to school. It's being in front of the camera in the longest-running high school TV station in the country. It's being able to earn an associate's degree before you graduate high school. Spirit is exploring the arts, learning practical life skills, and working with your team to win the game. But it's not only Spirit, it's Spartan Spirit.
You will find the answer to your every flooring need at Foles Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connorsville. Yes, Foles Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile, also vinyl and laminates, luxury vinyl tiles, and hardwoods. You will receive a free estimate on your choice of flooring plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you through the entire process. Foles Flooring also provides bathroom upgrades, remodeling, and custom shower systems at 301 Beach Street, Connorsville. 765-692-0800 is the phone number.
George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connorsville location at 330 East 5th Street. George's is proud to offer you friendly hometown service and the convenience of delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help with whatever you need. George's Floral and Gifts has that special something for any occasion. George's, we are here for you. 765-825-6251.
Service the old-fashioned way. The dependable service you need for your car or truck is always available at Goff's Auto Care and Tire Center in Connorsville and Brookville. Experienced mechanics are ready to correct the problem using the best replacement products that will have your vehicle running like new again. Shane Goff is waiting to serve you at 600 Western Avenue in Connorsville. Phone 825-2588 and Charlie Goff in Brookville at 9197 State Road 101. 647-2222 is the phone number. Goff Auto Care and Tire Center.
Back here at Batesville is the halftime show brought to you by our good friends at Hillfi Internet. Fire Internet service. Go see our good friends at Hillfi Internet.
Great service. I've had them.
Yeah.
They do provide great service. Ben does a great job.
Yeah, Ben Houston, a good friend of ours. It is our halftime show. As 3 minutes have been put back on the clock for, I guess, the Batesville band.
Yeah, that was quite a
going to
performance.
State. Yeah, going to state. Of course, you know, this is an impressive facility, except when you got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. You almost need an Uber service to get you to concessions and restrooms.
I know. That's what I like about our fields. It's like right close. You have bathrooms on either side, and there we had to walk.
Yeah.
I'm out of breath.
I feel like it was a 5K, to be honest.
I thought it was. It felt like.
Did we get a participation trophy or a ribbon?
I want
We
one.
made it.
I barely did. I almost didn't make it up these stairs. Although I have lost weight, so
yeah,
I felt better getting up the stairs.
What do we think here, Ron?
Well, I think what we talked about is, you know, again, I'm not sure what Coach Lentz is thinking. You know, again, when you play this game, you play all out, all 4 quarters. You don't, but at the same time, 34-0 down, and the way Batesville has played. You got to be realistic, and again, you got to think of the future. Are we going to use this as a glorified practice to prepare for next week?
I think so. I mean, hypothetically, if I was in Coach Lynch's position, that would be a big concern on my mind. We already seen Braden Keller at the end of the first half. He's a key player on both sides of the ball for us. He came out limping. You got to think about things like that. In the health of your players moving forward, especially with the sectional game. 1 week away, it's at home. We got a chance to win it. So those are thoughts that have to run through your mind. Anxious to see what we decide to do here. We do get the ball to start the second half, so if there is a comeback in our future, I think it has to start right here at kickoff. And,
yes.
And we have to make every possession count to try to get back in this game. And if not, I think we take the time to learn what we can do, try things that we haven't tried before,
right.
Give some players that don't play much some time, and just prepare for sectional. Because at the end of the day, nobody wants a loss.
No.
And I'll give you that. You don't want to teach kids to quit,
No.
but you do have to play a little bit smart because next week it counts.
Right, exactly. I mean, next week is sectional. We host it. It's in front of the faithful. You know, this is what we prepare for, you know, is the sectional. And, you know, that's for all the marbles. And, you know, again, this Batesville team is very, very good. And sometimes, you know, you can have more fun when there's less pressure. You know,
really
just
can.
Open up the playbook and just go.
Yeah, let your quarterback air it out. You know, even if he throws a couple interceptions, you know, he had a great connection to Kingston O'Toole.
Yes, he did. Kingston did very well on that.
Absolutely.
And the second reception was, you know, he was open. It's just that rather than didn't see him until last minute, and O'Toole had to make the adjustment to come back. So they have some chemistry. I'd like to open that up a little bit.
Absolutely.
Cooper Montgomery, you know, had a couple of receptions. And so Batesville for the first time tonight is kicking the ball off, and Buchanan has the ball. Yeah, and he puts his head down, and he drives up to about the 30. No, doesn't get close to 30.
26, maybe?
Yeah, 26. I thought there was maybe it was a shadow. I thought he crossed up to the 30 from where we were at, but at the 26-yard line is where Mikey Buchanan stops. So Connersville has the ball at the 27-yard line, I should say. And 1st and 10 for Connersville at the 27-yard line.
Like to see Mikey get involved. I feel like the first half they kind of shut him down, tried to get a couple plays to get him kicked outside, and Batesville just did a great job reading that. So
they had, as a pitch out to him, he's going off the right side of his line, and he gets about maybe 2 on that.
And I feel like where Mike is really dangerous is when you get him outside of those tackles. You know what I mean? If you can get him to the outside, his elusiveness and his speed, it's a deadly combination for defenders trying to make open field tackles on him.
Marlon Keene coming up under center. And looks like there was a busted play, and Eric Fox thought he was going to have a moment to get away, but too many Bulldogs around him, and he get back to the original line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 10, a loss of 2 on that, or a loss of 1, I should say. So Connorsville about what they were doing last time.
Yeah, definitely need to see some spark here. We're at a 3rd and 10. I don't think you have a choice here. If you're trying to play to get back in the game, you're going to have to take the chance. You're going to have to put the ball in the air, see if we can move downfield. Batesville is just they're loading the box. I mean, we're running against 8 defenders every time we run the ball.
Every time. And, that play right there was an example of that. And that's a pass to Buchanan. He's met by 2 or 3 Bulldog guys, and 5 or 6 are coming in, and he gets about 2 yards on that, so maybe 3. So 4th down and about 7 for Connorsville, so that's going to bring in the punting units for Connorsville. Let's see if Laughlin comes in to punt. We'll find out who.
Yep. Laughlin's going back to take it.
Yeah, we talked to his dad during halftime. He was pretty happy.
Get them hands warm.
Yeah. Jacob Laughlin's a 6'1" sophomore.
Low snap.
Yeah.
Still got it away. Good kick.
Yes, he did. Nice kick. Going to take a Connorsville bounce.
Oh, good.
Shocked at the Bulldog number 85, and he's making guys miss.
I was going to say there's a block in the back there.
Yeah, I didn't see the flag, but there is a flag on the play, and Lynn here seems to think it's going to be a block in the back, and one of the judges is looking at the head, and it is a block in the back in Batesville, so that's going to put them back at least, I think it's a 15-yarder from the spot of the foul.
Yeah, that's going to drive them back. It looks like the flag was thrown around the 45.
Yeah, so that's going to probably take them back to the 25-yard line. We'll find out. Or the 30, I should say. I can't add.
The math isn't mathing.
The math isn't mathing, and apparently it's not mathing for them either. So maybe it's only a 10-yarder. So
either way, it works in Connorsville's favor.
Connorsville favor, yeah. So
and when we go back to the punt, there's an art to punting, and both punts that Jacob has made tonight has had that roll, that friendly roll.
Yes, it
and
has.
has picked up another 5-10 yards to set Batesville back.
Yes, it has. And that's can't tell who he is, number 35, and he's dragging guys in for the first down. Is that another flag coming in? Yes, there is.
There is. Oh.
A lot of flags coming in.
Jeffrey Gersbauer, there is a flag on the play.
Yeah, 2 flags from opposite sides of the play.
Find out who is going to get this called on.
Batesville's walking back, so.
Yeah, it looks like it is going to go against Batesville. As we're going to find out how much. I'm not going to guess anymore because I've been wrong on. Yeah, Batesville's going to go back. So, well, they're running back. So that's.
We had them here in the first half, too, moving backwards on penalties, and we got a sack. Braden Keller had a sack in the backfield for a loss of 6. We had them behind the sticks.
Yeah.
And they rose above. They were able to get through, and they take it down and score a touchdown. Connorsville has got to capitalize on these moments. When you knock them back to 1st and 20s, 1st and 15s.
Mm-hmm. First and 15 from the 30-yard line. That was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty from Batesville. Shocking that they would. 1st and 10. So, yeah, I guess it is 1st and 10. So,
how? Yeah. With an unsportsmanlike?
Yeah, I guess it's from the spot of the foul, I guess.
Math isn't mathing.
Yeah, I know. It's not mathing for me either. But apparently the guys in stripes it is. So a short run there from the running back for Batesville. It's going to be 2nd and 8 from the 32-yard line. Gain of 2 from Gertzmeyer.
Also talking about
Bauer, I should say.
Jacob Laughlin's punt. Quick shout out to the boys last night. Played a tough game, lost regional.
Yes.
We hosted regional.
Yeah.
Lost
sure
3-0.
Yeah.
But they were sectional champions, so congrats to the boys.
That's right. They shut out everybody in the sectionals.
Yeah.
Soccer team did. Well, I tell you, but that's unbelievable.
No.
Oh, wow. Good tackle there.
Flanagan.
And I think Flanagan was on the ground when he tackled him. I don't think
It's a
I
good
think
thing he
Pullman
did
saw him,
because
yeah.
had Flanagan not got him, that was
he would
wide
have
open.
He could have been gone. Yeah, Pullman tried to make something out of nothing. I don't think he saw Flanagan on the ground there. So Flanagan stopped a
potential touchdown.
That was, yeah. Brandon Keene coming in, and
somebody better
hurry and get out because they're at the line really quickly. Yeah, they only
big third down here.
Yeah, they only go 3 or 4 yards from the huddle to the line, and Connersville.
Oh boy,
that's a nice patch and catch. There's a flag on the play, and where that flag is, that might be
ineligible.
Another ineligible. Yeah,
side judge.
Yeah, another ineligible. That's going to be bringing Batesville back. So Batesville shooting themselves in the foot here. So they must have a lot of second and third stringers in who haven't played together a lot because there's a lot of penalties that.
I'm not sure
like
that's the case. I'm looking. Those guys have been out there. Same quarterback.
Well, yeah, they do have Gage in there, but there seems like there's maybe you're right, but it just doesn't seem like a fine unit like this would have that many. These penalties are unforced penalties. I mean, mental penalties, I would think, more than anything.
And we talked about it first half. Those roll-out plays are tough for linemen because they're blocking. They can't see where their quarterback's at when he releases the ball. It's tricky.
Yeah,
and
that's subjected to from the guy in stripes. And that's a pass, and that's incomplete. So that's going to bring 4th down and 8 for Batesville. And
we might see Batesville's first punt.
We might see their first punt, but the way that they're going, it looks like they are going to punt, yeah. So they're bringing in the punting unit, surprisingly. Bringing in the punting unit. Now I'm sure the coach is kicking himself thinking we should have probably went for 2.
Yeah, and I'm guessing there's probably a pretty stern talking to about all those penalties on that drive.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So when they don't want to get off the field.
Yeah, they're hearing that right now.
Yeah. Yeah, they sure do. Buchanan back to take the punt from
Will Gile. He's kicking.
Gile, he's kicking.
See if he can kick as far as he can throw.
He probably can. Boy, he runs up and he kicks that high. It doesn't go very far, but it goes very, very high, and it kind of takes a Connersville bounce, and it stopped at about the 38-yard line, 39 maybe. Seeing where they're going to put it at the 39-yard line. So that took a Connersville bounce, and Connersville is going to get at the 39-yard line, which I believe is their best field position tonight.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 7:10 to go here in this third quarter. Connersville finds himself down 34-0. First stop for Batesville.
That was huge.
Yes, very huge.
That was huge. 3 penalties helped.
Yes, it did. It did.
Not be deceived to think that it was pure defense. Connersville got some breaks there. Now here's the test. Can their offense use that?
Yeah, can we use the momentum that was given to us from Batesville to our advantage? Michael Buchanan off to the left side. He's getting a little bit of a lane, and he's dragged down, and he's got about 3 yards on that one.
That speed, when you can get him outside like that's a missed tackle away from being a touchdown.
Yep, absolutely.
Gain of 3 on the play. Will be 2nd and 7.
Gain of 3 right there for Buchanan. 2nd and 7. Connersville. Again, you see how far they are away from the line against Batesville, and
I wish that IHSA would look into and allow communications. You watch these quarterbacks constantly running back and forth and back and forth.
Passed over Cooper Montgomery's head. He was open, but
Pass is intended for number 1, Cooper
and that was a
Montgomery.
breakdown of the line as
Connersville Spartans.
Ryland was surrounded by Bulldogs. But so you mean communication like in the ear?
Yeah, the helmets.
Oh, wow.
The college, professional, they have it. And you'll see both teams are quarterbacks. That's a 20-yard run back and forth each play. I think it's time to catch high school up. And, we're preparing these kids for the next level anyway. Yeah. This is something they're going to do next level. So
cost is
the cost is probably a big part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
I can't imagine it'd be too hateful for a couple. You're only communicating with a quarterback.
That's true, yeah.
So
we'll have to, that may be a topic Fran and I talk to Andrea about next time she's on the sports report, and there's a flag and
false start.
Yeah, boy, that's a late flag for a false start. Usually it's pretty much right away.
I'll tell you, We've had probably, 10 penalties so far in the second half? I don't think we had 3 in the first half.
I don't think we had that many at all either. My goodness. Yeah, this third quarter's taking longer than the first half.
A lot of play stoppage.
Yes. And if we'd had a running clock, we'd have then been in the fourth quarter. So Connorsville needs to take advantage of that.
It'd be nice to see a score here. Again, we talked about pregame.
Absolutely, yeah.
Goose eggs hurt. You don't like walking out of a stadium carrying one.
That's right. Boy, lots of people.
Oh, he got that.
Oh, he did catch it.
Braden Keller.
Braden Keller gets a first down for Connorsville, and we have a player down grabbing his ankle. Can't see who that is. As our trainer's going out.
She seems to be moving a little bit better.
Tori
still got a little bit of a limp. But
well, I still didn't know what happened to her knee, but she tore it up.
She's been in that boot for quite a while.
She had her knee, so I can't tell who the injured Spartan is, but what a play from Keller there. It looked like from here, I couldn't even see that he caught it until he started running.
It looked completely busted. They had and I think it was a screen designed to let their linemen get back there, but turned something out of nothing is what it looked like.
Absolutely, and
showed some great speed. He got to the sideline and got downfield. And that's a pass game. That's where you have to be two-dimensional. You have to be able to – there has to be a threat for you to pass the ball. If you run consistently, defenses get used to it and they get your number.
And that number 70, or is that 78? I can't tell. 78. For Connorsville Spartans. That's Aiden Lindenberg, or Linderman. I can't even read. Linderman, I can't read. I got my glasses adjusted, I guess. Aiden Linderman. He's a 5'10 sophomore. Number 78 getting helped out. For the Spartans, don't like to see that where he's getting helped out off the field. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
He's a big boy, too.
Yes, he is.
You hate to see losing anybody, but somebody that size on the line.
Yep.
5'10", 245 pounds. He's a hard guy to move.
Yes, he is. So Linderman's coming off. He's not feeling.
Very slowly.
Yeah, he's not feeling good at all.
Definitely wish him the best and hope it's nothing too serious.
Absolutely. He's being taken to the bench. As Connorsville looks to make something on that great play there from Keene to Keller.
Cooper Montgomery, single coverage down here.
Yeah, he's got
take advantage
quite
of
a few times. Yeah, and that's a.
Oh, good stiff arm. That should have been a horse collar.
Yeah, we got another guy down for the Spartans. Late there, he's getting up.
Pitch goes to number 22, Parker Flanagan.
Flanagan gets back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, no, I guess it's 1 yard loss.
I'm telling you, with Cooper Montgomery down here on the close side of the field to us,
yeah, he does get open.
Take advantage of that. He's got quickness.
Yes, he does.
If that's, maybe look the safety off. Look over to the left, see if the safety will float over and give Cooper a one-on-one chance. Because if he catches the ball, he's a hard guy to get to the ground.
Yes.
Because he's so elusive.
And Whitaker as well. 2nd and 11 from the 45-yard line. And just on cue, and that's overthrown just a little bit too far.
I don't know that Cooper thought that was a go route. It looked like Cooper tried to break into the inside.
Yeah, it looks like he did, like he was going he was zigging to the left when Ryland thought he was zagging to the right.
Yeah, I think Cooper was running more of a post. And Ryland had some pressure too. But I'll tell you what they're doing. Batesville has moved to a zone where their 3 linebackers, it's a 3-4 defense. Their 3 linebackers are just sitting right there across the middle. Anything that we get through the air, they're trying to force to the outside. Another screen play.
And nothing doing there for Connorsville. 4th and 11 now from the 45-yard line. I would almost say Connorsville goes for it unless they can pin them deep in their own territory.
And it's a double-edged sword here because I think with a young kicker, we talked to Jacob's dad, and this is the only second game he's punted in. If you want him to punt next week's sectional, maybe give him a chance to put one down here.
Yep.
But on the other side of that coin, it's that goose egg still up there. And
right. You want to score. You want to score.
Definitely not in field goal range yet.
Yeah, definitely not in field goal range. 4th and 11 from the Connersville 45-yard line. Looking to keep the drive alive. And
good throw.
Nice pass there to Kingston O'Toole. Just not enough for the first down.
Maybe. They're spotting him on the far side at the marker.
We'll find out where they spot him at. Looked like he did get the first down. Looks like from here. No, I guess not. They're
first down Connersville.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Connersville got the first down. Yeah, I thought he was kind of short from our angle, but I'm glad our angle was the wrong angle.
Yeah. I seen that far judge. He was standing right at the marker spot, and I thought, well, okay, we got it.
Yeah, I thought he came back in.
Batesville's coach is not happy.
No, he's not happy at all. He's livid. I wouldn't want to be on that side of the field. So great play from Connersville to get a first down to keep the drive alive. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line of Batesville, and a play up the middle gets about 2 yards, maybe. Yeah, about 2 yards on that.
Handoff to Braden Keller.
2nd and 8 for Keller, gets 2. That's like that pass there from O'Toole, or from Akeem to O'Toole. O'Toole's found himself open.
He has. Him and Braden have both had big receptions this half. You know me. I like the pass game. Air it out. Ooh,
wow.
What are we doing here?
Yeah. And what happened there? Number 33. I thought, wow. Okay.
That probably should have been a flag. That was a little
not
late.
A little.
That was way after the
late.
whistle.
Yeah. I thought there was something going on too, but they got up and went their separate ways, and nothing happened. So
if I recall, at the Franklin County game, Zane Bentley got threw out for a similar play.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And you definitely don't want to see that going into sectional week.
No, not at all. Not at all. 3rd and 8 from the 32. Showing blitz, and Keene takes it off to the left side, gets maybe about back to the line of scrimmage. 4th and 8. Connersville definitely going to go for it. They went on for 4th and 11. Definitely will go for it on 4th and 8 right here.
Yeah, we're in 4-down football.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're 4 down probably from the rest of this ball game.
Yeah. But here's the thing. That middle's not there.
No.
The middle is not there. You're going to have to try your chances somewhere else.
And passing is more than likely where it's going to go.
Yeah, I mean, that's where we've got our chunk yardage plays is through the air.
4th and 8 from the 32. Under 3 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Connersville finds itself trailing 34-0.
I think you put one up high, give Kingston a chance to get a jump ball up in the air.
Flanagan with the ball, and there's a flag. That's going to be a hold against Connersville. Yeah, saw that clearly from here. So Batesville is probably going to say we'll decline the penalty. And Batesville's going to take the ball, so so Connersville turns it over on downs, and so Batesville has the ball from the 30-yard line. Yeah, that was a clear. I saw that. That was one of the first ones I saw all night.
It's crazy when you sit up here and you watch it enough. It's like your eyes just go to it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was a.
Let's see if Batesville's got their starter. Yeah, they still got their starters in.
Yeah, they want to get that running clock now. Yeah, they probably fresh off the chewing from all the penalties they had last time. Nice tackle there from Flanagan. Boy, he's talking about open field tackles.
Absolutely. By the shoestring, too.
Yeah, he did.
You know, you see a lot of kids at this level, when they go to make those tackles, they don't hit them initially. They don't get the contact they want initially, and they give up on it. That was a great job by Flanagan to stay engaged.
Never gave up.
Right. Grab the feet, trip him up.
2nd and 6 from 34, approaching 2 minutes to go here in this. That's
wide
beautiful
open
lane. And Buchanan brings him down, but not before getting that first down. is number 35 for Batesville.
Pitch goes to number 35, Jeffrey Gersbauer.
Gersbauer gets the first down for Batesville from the 43-yard line now, for still in their own territory. You know, that was a beautiful lane that he ran through.
Absolutely. In Connersville, outside of our first play, we've just not seen that lane open on offense.
Not at all. And there's another. Oh, he got stopped there. I thought he was going to hurdle somebody and get a few extra yards, but Brody Shear came in to stop that, but not before gaining about 3 yards from Gersbauer. Second and 7 from the 46-yard line. So Batesville has not passed this series of plays.
No, they've been in the I form this whole possession here. So
doesn't mean we haven't seen them pass out of this.
Right. It's another pitch left. Flanagan on the stop again.
Gain of about maybe 2 yards from number 21 for Batesville. That's Dylan Comer. Comer gets about 2, so 3rd and 5. 3rd and 4.
I could see him putting in the air here.
Yeah, and they'll go for it. Mm-hmm. They're not going to punt second time right here.
No, especially at midfield. It'd be different if they were buried deep, back in their own side. But like you said, I think they want that running clock. They get the line quick.
I'm surprised they're not, under 20 seconds to go here in this third quarter.
They keep it on the ground.
Yeah. And
he didn't get it.
Did not get the first down, so we're going to probably. This probably the last play of this third quarter, just short of a first down. We'll be back. And we'll probably start 4th and 1 with the 48-yard line to starting for Batesville to start the fourth quarter. That ends the third quarter. Connersville still down 34-0. We'll be back in 1 minute.
I downloaded my Read app so I could see my test results.
My Read app lets me schedule appointments on my phone without having to call an office.
I'm busy, so getting notifications from my Read app that my prescription renewals were sent saves me time.
I can find wait times for urgent care on my Read app.
I get my health my way on my Read app. Download it today.
Are you needing some excavating work done, but don't want to pay the high prices for renting the equipment? Fortified Equipment has a mini excavator and track steer for rent. Our equipment is well maintained and comes with heating and air conditioning, perfect for any weather. To rent your equipment, visit FortifiedBuildingsLLC.com. Get your project done on time and under budget.
Well, they came back a little earlier than I anticipated as Batesville gets the first down on the quarterback keeper.
For a first down.
And Batesville gets the first down, and they keep the drive alive. It's going to be on the 46-yard line of Connersville. It's a Wesson Lawson Myers and Auto Owners Insurance game here on TV3. Clint Brown, Ronnie Wiley, bringing you all the action here on TV3 as Batesville did not score that third quarter.
That's something to hold on to if you're Connersville's defense. Held them to a scoreless third. And another opportunity here. They're knocking on the door. Again, now it's the small battles. It's the individual battles. Can I win this one?
Short on that pass, incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
2nd and 10. You're absolutely right.
We may not win the war, but can we win the
battles.
Little battles?
Yeah, and we could take those victories into
build
next
on
week game. Yeah, I guess it's at the board says at the 36-yard line, but that doesn't look like the 36-yard line to me.
Definitely the 46.
Definitely the 46. They need to fix that. Of course, the viewers can't see.
No, they can't.
They can't.
You just have to take our word for it.
Take our word for it. 2nd and 10 from the 46-yard line. Batesville. And one of the rare bad passes from Giles.
Yeah, he's been dialed in tonight.
Yes, he has. Pitch out to Pullman, and that's a first down.
I was just getting ready to
yeah.
comment that Pullman has not been in the game much on the offensive side of the ball.
He is on that one.
They're going to get extra yards there for
Yep.
tackle out of bounds.
Yeah, and the Spartans are saying, hey, that's a momentum. And you got to wonder if
Pitch goes to Gage Pullman for a
but
inside the Connorsville
you got to
20.
control yourself on
I
that.
think if you're wrapped up in bounds and you're already on your way to the ground, I mean, it's different if he drives him out of bounds and then Pyle drives him. But
right. Yeah, but nonetheless, it's and not too much argument from the coaching staff of Connorsville, but that's not something you want to give an offensive team like Batesville.
No, and I would venture to say they're going to try to punch it in here. It's always good after a penalty and a setback to go ahead and just dig the salt into the wound.
And we got a couple guys open. Yep. A couple guys are wide open, and just like that, the salt went into the wound, and we're going to have a running clock with 11 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. So the clock is going to run. It's not going to stop at all from now on. So unless there's going to be a injury or a timeout, and pretty much no sense of calling a timeout.
No, couldn't see one.
Number 26, Cohen Flannery.
So 40-0 now as Batesville looks to tack on an extra point, and that is good. So Batesville puts on 7 more, and they go up 41-0. We'll have a running clock when we come back in 1 minute.
Looking for a loan, a line of credit, or just a safe place for your money? Union Savings and Loan has you covered with great loan and deposit rates, local loan approvals, and the friendliest service in town. Even when you're on the go, you can transfer money or make payments with ease with USLA's mobile banking app. For 130 years, we have taken pride in being your hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan, the bank that begins with you. Visit uslabank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Whitewater Eye Center of Connorsville provides quality vision care for every member of your family. This includes routine eye care, treatment for eye diseases and injuries. Services that include glasses, frames for every budget, sunglasses, and contact lenses. Schedule an appointment today at 765-825-6000, located at 2045 Virginia Avenue. Complete vision care for every member of your family, yours at the Whitewater Eye Center, Connorsville, where your vision is our focus.
We'll kick off for Batesville.
Back here at Batesville, it's the Wilson Lawson Myers and Auto Owners Insurance game here on TV3 alongside Clint Brown. I'm Ronnie Wiley. Connorsville finds himself down 41-0, facing a running clock.
It is not running for some reason.
It's going to be running right now. And yes,
Micah's going to field it.
And Micah thought he had a little bit of a lane right there, but it was quickly swallowed up by some Batesville Bulldogs, and Connorsville's going to get the ball to start this series of plays. Looks like at the 24, 20. Are they going to put it at the 25? And it looks like they are going to put it at the 25-yard line.
Okay, we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll
That's
take it.
one extra yard we don't have to get now.
That's right, yeah. They haven't been too bad on where they're going to just mark it tonight. Sometimes I've been off a little bit better than I have been. First attempt from the 25-yard line. We're under 9 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter running
I like
clock.
it. Let's stay in the shotgun. Let's open this thing up.
Yep. And there's a pass, and that's tipped. And Cooper Montgomery.
Golly.
Yes.
If he made that catch, there's going to be trouble for Batesville.
It would have been trouble for Batesville. And Montgomery almost had it, but it was tipped at the line, and that kind of probably altered where he's going to catch it. But he did have a defender on him, but he got away from them.
On those quick in routes, too, the receiver, you've got to think, I need to get my hands on the ball, I need to secure the ball, and then I need to brace.
Yeah.
Because that hit's coming, and you know it.
Yeah.
Those in routes can be great things, but, man, you can also take some shots.
Yep. I mean, you have an advantage there for a second. 2nd and 10 as we approach 9 minutes to go, and that's
there's a hold on the outside.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, but I don't see a flag as Buchanan's forced out of bounds. Clock is still going to be rolling. And
no, with the subarctic temperatures, I'm guessing those officials are like, listen, keep the
yeah.
laundry in your pocket.
Yeah, right. Well, the clock can still run.
That's true.
Yeah, that's not going to stop.
But
third.
the effort of having to throw it.
Right,
though,
that's
it's
true.
just-
They probably tear a rotator cuff. Yeah, with this cold 3rd and 2 from the 33-yard line. Yeah, back under center, and
keeper.
get the first down.
Oh, and he's still going. Well, he was.
Yeah, looks like he did get momentum, gave him a first down. They're going to give him a first down at the 37-yard line. So Keene gives Connersville the first down. So let's score.
Yeah, I'm going full go right here.
36-yard line.
Listen, every play, and I'll rotate fresh guys in. Every play, one of my receivers is going on a go.
Yeah.
If it's there, I'm taking the shot. That's just me, but that's what I do on Madden.
I go, yeah, you got to. I think try that Cooper Montgomery play again. Under 7:45 to go, up the middle to, is that Keller again? I can't tell. I haven't seen too much of Coons tonight.
That is Keller, and
Keller?
he's
Yeah.
limping.
I'm not surprised.
He's been limping since the first half.
Yeah, they got to get him out of there. Guy on stripes checking on him. He's obviously ignoring him. We're saying yes.
Yeah, I've known Braden a long time. He's a tough kid. You're going to have to walk out there and carry him off if you want him off that field.
Yeah, and he's been back up to the line. He's tough. His leg's not falling off. He's going to be playing. He's in the tight end position. And that's over to.
Oh, see what I tell you, Cooper Montgomery.
And he gets the first down, and Cooper Montgomery eludes.
Man, I wish I could make some FanDuel bets on this.
Yeah, well.
I mean, I would never get into the Hall of Fame. Quick shout out, Pete Rhodes should be there.
Right,
Let's
yeah,
just say
true.
that.
It's true. Well, you could now. I mean, you're not betting on your team.
No, I'm not. No.
You're not a baseball player, so.
No.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to see that all night. That's gonna do wonders for Cooper.
Yeah.
That's going to give him good confidence being out there in a wideout position.
Yeah.
And again, we talked about it when you're going over the middle. Absolutely. You got to think, catch the ball, secure the ball, brace for the hit, and he made the move.
Yes, he did.
So great for him.
Yes, he did make the move. That's a football instinct play there from Cooper Montgomery, and put Connersville first down. And nice catch there from Kingston O'Toole. I tell you about Kingston O'Toole. Went high to get that one right there. Kingston O'Toole's a 5'10" junior. Like that. He'll be back another year.
We are playing a heavy pass offense right now. This is the best the offense has looked all night.
Yep. You got to wonder where it was at.
Right.
And Keene, Ryland Keene he's got a cannon.
Yeah.
He's got an arm.
The only passes that haven't went to the target and been close to the target are ones that have been tipped.
Yeah.
Other than that, he's been pretty accurate.
Yeah. Under 5, coming up on under 5:30 to go.
There's a go.
Yeah, that's a nice. Montgomery went up for it. Almost. He knows he should have probably had that one. Yeah, I think he was anticipating a hit on that one. Yeah, that's where I think you anticipate
perfect
something.
Placement, too.
Yeah, that was perfect placement. I think that's where you anticipate a hit and didn't get it.
And the other thing that I was impressed with there was Cooper's not a tall kid at all. And he got up, high pointed that.
Yeah, he's deceptively. I mean, he's 6 foot.
But when you're playing with corners that are 6'4", 6'5", and especially going up for those jump balls,
that's true.
That's
true.
a lot of ground to make up.
That's true, and he sprung in the action on that one. And that's another pass over to. That's Fox with the pass, first down for Connersville. So Connersville's threatening for the first time inside the red zone tonight.
This is entertaining football.
This is very good football.
Connersville is playing their butts off. You can hear the faithful through the chatters of their teeth. They're enjoying it.
They are enjoying it. As the boys are marching into the red zone for the very first time. 1st and 10 from the 19, under 4:15 to go here in this fourth quarter. Connersville got a score. That's a ball up to. Nice.
What is that Keller?
It looks like that's Keller.
Boy, he lowered the shoulder and dropped the boom.
Yes, he did. Boom shakalaka on that one.
That's a big boy run right there. That is a big boy run.
2nd and 1 from the 11-yard line. That's a long one, but that was a good play there from Keller.
I didn't see who received that, but I bet he's back there in the backfield going, hey, that guy hits hard.
Yeah, he's acting like it didn't hurt, but it's hurt.
Yeah.
I'm hurting for him. My arm's numb. 2nd and 1 from the 11. Under 3:30 to go here in this fourth quarter. And he's met again. Almost.
He just turned the back down and kept the legs churning on that one. It looked like their nose guard for Batesville got.
He did get the first down. I was going to say, now, come on, are they going to give him or not? So, 1st and goal for Connorsville. So, Connorsville, first and goal tonight.
Yeah, Kyler Redelman, guy playing right in the middle, defensive nose guard for Batesville. He has been disruptive all night long.
Yes, he has.
He was able to stand Braden up, but credit to Braden, he kept those feet churning and got just enough for that first down.
I was wondering if they were, from this angle, it was hard to tell.
And this is it, Ron. This is 1st and goal.
That's
right.
Got
to get to the goal.
Kingston to the left, Cooper to the right. You've thrown it over,
and
that's intercepted. Wow. Just like that. And he had, I thought he was going to go over to Cooper. Cooper was more wide open.
You hate to see it end like that.
Yeah.
But there's a big but there.
It was good.
What they did moving down the field. That's something to.
Yeah.
If I'm walking into next week, I'm going, hey, passing is an option.
Yeah, passing is very much an option.
I know in high school it's more run heavy, and we saw 3 quarters of that. But Connorsville, this fourth quarter, they opened up the passing game and they marched right down the field.
Yeah, they did. Yes, they did, and they did it very well.
Right, and it wasn't penalties. It wasn't anything else. It was them.
It was them doing it,
moving the ball.
So Batesville is pretty much going to run this clock out. Of course, the play clock's not running tonight, and that's a first down. So, and then some from number 27 for Batesville. That's Ajon Herbert. He's a 5'8" freshman. He got.
You could tell his team was excited for him. That may be his first big carry there.
Yes, and he's a happy dude too.
Good. Braden's coming off
the 35. Yeah, he needs to go get some ice and some heat. And boy, Braden Keller, he's a tough kid. And that's good. I tell you what, there's Coons in on that play. Just good line play there for the Spartans under a minute to go.
I'm not familiar with. They do. Steve Meyer is a running backs coach for Batesville. Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you, what I've been impressed with from Batesville's offense tonight is any running back and every running back that's winning the game, they've been patient. They've waited for the holes to open. Yep. That kid's a freshman, and he was waiting for a lane.
They run tall.
Absolutely.
They run tall.
So shout out to him. He's done a great job with the running back program here.
They see the vision. And by the time they get him down, the game's going to be over. They can't get that guy down as we're under 15 seconds to go in this ball game. 3rd and about 6, and this is going to be the end of this ball game right here. They're not going to do another play. So Connorsville, for the 2nd game in a row, has not put any points on the board, although they came very close in that last series of plays for the Spartans. Came up short. We'll talk about it. As Connorsville finds himself down 41-0 in this ball game. We'll come back with the Fortified Buildings LLC postgame show. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Are you needing some excavating work done, but don't want to pay the high prices for renting the equipment? Fortified Equipment has a mini excavator and track steer for rent. Our equipment is well maintained and comes with heating and air conditioning, perfect for any weather. To rent your equipment, visit FortifiedBuildingsLLC.com. Get your project done on time and under budget.
Have you ever dreamed of building your dream home but thought it was too expensive? The expert builders at Fortified Buildings LLC has a solution for you. Fortified Buildings specializes in building high-quality barndominiums that have a unique style and are also very energy efficient, saving you money on heating and cooling your home. Call the experts at Fortified Buildings LLC at 303-563-9374 to start planning your dream home today.
It is the Wilson Lawson Myers and Auto and Insurance game here on TV3. It's a post-game show brought to you by our good friends at Fortified Buildings LLC. Clint.
Tough one for Connorsville. 3 quarters of the same. It was a run game that was not getting anywhere.
Running.
Batesville in the first half, I mean, they did whatever they wanted to. I don't think they had a possession that didn't score points in the first half.
No.
Connorsville's defense came out in the third quarter, made some stops where it counted. Batesville had some penalties that got them behind the sticks, and it's hard to play from behind the sticks.
Right.
So, Connorsville learned a little bit in that third quarter, and the defense got stronger. Fourth quarter, Connorsville's offense, running clock, and they were throwing the ball, and they moved the ball. I think that's something the coaches, when they look back at film, they may go, you know what, we're going to have to do this because it is so important to have 2 dimensions. You can't just be a run-only offense. You can't be a pass-only. You've got to blend. That's where success is. So hopefully going into sectional, we learned some stuff here. The passing game can be a threat.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see that evolve and be a part of the game plan next week. And sectional game at home, something to look forward to.
You mentioned the passing game, that last series for the Spartans. Passing game, when it opened up, their running game improved dramatically.
Absolutely. When you make those defenders play both aspects, you're stretching that defense thin and giving yourself the advantage. Hated to see that it didn't turn up for points for Connorsville. Would have loved to see them get points on the board. But I think they moved the ball well enough to be able to walk out here and go, hey, we got 1% better, and that's all you can ask for is improvement in a tough loss like this.
Connorsville finds himself down heading to the sectional on a 6-game losing streak. Something's got to give next week.
100%. I think it's a winnable game next week. I think either team can show up, play good football, and walk out of there with a win. Obviously, we want Connorsville to do that. It'd be great to have a sectional win at home in front of the faithful. But it's up to them. It's going to be a tough week of preparation. Some banged-up players tonight. Hopefully they recover quick and get good treatment. Athletic staff here is phenomenal. They do a great job getting players recovered and back in the game. So, it's sectional to look forward to. Don't walk out of here with your head hanging low. Let's get ready. It's next game. That's as simple as it is. We got to forget this, move on, and perform.
Well, that wraps it up here from Batesville tonight. Connorsville finds itself down early, and very quickly they fall to Batesville Bulldogs 41-0. For John Palsy back at the studio, for Justin Roberts to my right, making us look good, for my partner right here, Clint Brown. My name is Ronnie Wiley. You guys have a fantastic night tonight. We'll catch you for girls basketball here in a couple of weeks as basketball season is upon us.
Yes, sir.
You guys have a great night tonight. Good night, everybody.